အားလုံးမိတ်လောက်ခင်ဗျာကျွန်တော်နေ့တစ်ချန်နယ်ကနေပြန်လည်ကြိုဆိုလိုက်ပါတယ်ကျွန်တော်တို့ရဲ့ Spider-Man Remaster game ကပြီးဆုံးသွားပြီရဲ့เนาะကျွန်တော်ဒီအဆုံးထိပြီးသွားတဲ့နောက်မှာကျွန်တော်ဒီနေ့ကတော့ဒီ story mode game ကိုပဲကျွန်တော် game fix လေးဆော်မှာဖြစ်ပါတယ်ဒီနေ့ကတော့ဒီကျွန်တော်တို့မိတ်ဆွေတို့ဟိုရှိပြီလေပေါ့နော်ဒီ English series ကြည့်ကြတဲ့ဒီ order တွေရှိမယ်ဆိုရင်သိပါလိမ့်မယ် Game of Thrones ရဲ့ဟို Game of Thrones ကိုgame ထုတ်ထားရှိပါတယ်အဲ Game of Thrones ရဲ့ game ကိုကျွန်တော်ဒီနေ့ဆော့သွားဖြစ်ပါတယ်ဆိုတော့ကျွန်တော်နဲ့ intro ကတော့ဒါပထမဆုံးအပုတ်ဆိုတော့နည်းနည်းလေးနဲ့ထောက်နေပါလိမ့်ပဲပေါ့နော်ဆိုတော့ကဲပြောနေကြရဗျာဆော့လိုက်အောင် Game of Thrones okay Lannister ဆိုတော့ကျွန်တော်ဒီမှာ begin episode 1စပြီနော်哦，哎呀，ဘာတော့ဟာကOkay ကျွန်တော်တို့ဒီနေ့ chapter 1ကျွန်တော်တို့ရဲ့ episode 1စပြန်နော်ဒါ game တန်ကျွန်တော်ကျယ်နေတာတို့ဘာလို့ရှိရင်တော့ဘာဆုံးအပိုင်းလေးကိုခွင့်ပါလို့နော်thousands of years okay which of the west or whose food I would be that's up balance ကျွန်တော်တို့ဒီ main ကျွန်တော်ဇလန်သွားနဲ့အမြဲတူမလားဒီကောင်ကတက်ခွဲထွက်သွားမလားဆိုတော့ကျွန်တော်မသိသေးဘူးပေါ့နော်ကျွန်တော်လည်းခုမှစဆော့မှာဆိုတော့ဒီ game ကတော့ထွက်တာတော့ကြာပြီကျွန်တော်ဆော့ချင်လို့ကိုပဲတက်ဟောဖြစ်လိုက်တာပေါ့ဗျာဒီ game ကိုရွေးလိုက်တာကျွန်တော်ဆော့တိုင်းတို့ဘာပြောနေအောင်
to his knees by the men of the north.
Three bad women. You'd think he'd done it himself the way he tells it. Old Forrester's sword won't clean itself, you know.
Pick up. Okay, got it.
Make sure it's spotless this time. Old Forrester won't be happy with blood and brains all over it. Come on, it's only blood.
ဆိုတော့ကျွန်တော်ဒါဘာပေါ့ပြောဓာတ်ကိုစီးခိုင်းတာပေါ့တုတ်ခိုင်းတာဓာတ်ကို Okay ဒါတွေးတွေပဲပြတာပေါ့ကွာတဲ့
proper sword.
I'll have one like it myself someday.
You'll never have a sword like that.
မင်းမနဲ့ဒီလိုမျိုးဓာတ်မျိုးပဲမရှိဘူးတဲ့
And if we're being honest, you are just a squire.
I will.
ဒါဝဲ
Of course, your lordship.
အမှရှိလာလိမ့်မယ်ဗျာပြောရင်
Place on the Iron Throne.
I had a hand in it, you know.
ဒါကျွန်တော်ဒီ
Hand in what? Capturing him.
He was nowhere near the Kingslayer at the Whisper.
Silence is always available.
He barely made it out of his tent. Next, they'll tell us he caught Tyrion too. No one never lets the truth stand in the way of a good story.
You captured the Kingslayer. Aye.
Well,
I had a hand in it. Aye.
Kingslayer ကိုမင်းဖမ်းလိုက်တာလားတဲ့
Others took him down.
See? What did I tell you?
ငါမပြောခဲ့ဘူးလားတဲ့
Lord Forrester.
Not before he dragged you halfway across the
အဲ
battlefield on your
တော့ရောက်လာမသိဘူး
You're questioning Norrin's honor. I'm questioning Norrin's story. This grows more far-fetched every time he tells it.
Get your liege lord some wine. Go on. It's your job.
Yeah right thanks ပေါ့ကွာ
Thanks.
You're welcome.
ဆိုတော့ဒါကျွန်တော်ရဲ့ဒီသူပြောတဲ့စကားတင်မကဘူးเนาะဒါကျွန်တော်တို့ရွေးချယ်မှုတွေပါလားကျွန်တော်ဘာသာကြောက်ပါပေါ့เนาะကျွန်တော်တို့ရဲ့ရွေးချယ်မှုမှာမူတည်ပြီးတော့ဒီဇလန်သွားလည်းပြောင်းလဲသွားနိုင်တယ်အဲ့လိုပုံစံမျိုးကျွန်တော်ဘူပိုင်းကြီးဆော့တဲ့ဒီ game တွေတော့ပါအဲ့ဒါပါတယ်အဲ့ game တွေအဲ့ style တွေ
Fetch your cup. Tonight we celebrate.
ခွက်ကိုကိုင်းလိုက်ပေါ့ငါတို့ဒီနေ့ကငါအောင်ပွဲခံ တော့အရန်ကြီးပါမှာဖြစ်တော့နော် translation သိမဝင်တော့
The king in the north.
လိုအပ်မဲ့ဟာလောက်ပဲကျွန်တော်လုပ်တော့ဒါကြအစဆုံးကျွန်တော်
March on
ဒီ
Casterly
ဘာသာပြန်နေရတဲ့တကယ်အရေးကြီးရဲ့လွတ်အားကြောင့်လွတ်တော့မှာဆိုလို့တော့
to lead the young wolf's army and ride as the vanguard. The gods have favored us. Onward to Casterly Rock. Death to the Lannisters.
The North remembers.
Ôi
Got it.
got it ကျွန်တော်ခေါ်သွား
Yes, my lord.
I need you to keep an eye out for Roderick.
Roderick ကိုတဲ့စောင့်ကြည့်ဖို့အတွက်
I
တဲ့
could not be more proud of the man he's
မင်း
become.
ကိုလိုအပ်တယ်တဲ့
On a night like this, men find false courage at the bottom of their cups. I'd rather he were here.
Yes, my lord.
There's also the question, what's to be done with you? It's been on my mind for a while now. Something must be done.
With me, my lord.
You've served House Forrester well for several years now, but I can't expect you to squire forever. How shall I reward your loyalty? What can I offer you? You served me well.
To bring honor to House Forrester, my lord.
You have more honor than those who were born to it. There were those who had their doubts when your
ကျွန်တော်ပုံမှန်မတိုင်းအားကိုးမယ်ဗျအဲကြောင့်ကျွန်တော်နေဆိုတာတော့ကိုကျွန်တော်ရဲ့
entirely.
ဘုံတိတ်ခါတွေ
An
လို့
honor to see you riding by
ကျွန်တော်သစ္စာတရားဒီပုံမှာ
vanguard.
ထားမှာပေါ့လေသစ္စာရှိဖို့ပါတယ်အဲ့
But
လို
as
ပြော
the equal of any man who serves House Forrester. It's well deserved, Garrett.
I will let you
Hard
down
work has paid off.
Thank you, my lord. I promise. I won't let you down.
That I don't doubt. But for now, keep this between us.
ယူဒီမိုင်ပေါ့ကျွန်တော်
Celebrating
ခမကို
I wouldn't
ကြာ
want
မ
the
ကြာ
old
ရှုံးစေရဘူး
players to feel discouraged.
Yes, my lord.
Now go and find Roderick if you can.
I will, my lord. Thank you.
Roderick ကိုလိုက်ရှာမယ်တဲ့
Bloody hell.
ဟောကုန်းသွားပြီ
Fetch us more wine.
Can you give me a hand?
ဘိုင်ထက်ပြုံးတဲ့
Make it up to you.
fine
But you owe me.
Oh, you? I've been a squire longer than you have. I outrank.
အမေကိုကူညီပေးမယ်လို့ပြောကြတော့အမေငါ့ဘောအကျွေးတော့တင်သွားပြီပေါ့အဲ့လိုပြောအားတဲ့ငါမင်းထက်တဲ့ rank မြင့်နေအဆင့်မြင့်တယ်လို့ပြော
More wine, scrub my armor, clean my boots. Just my luck.
တော်တော်မရခိုင်းခံရတဲ့ကောင်လေးဖြစ်နေ
Let him fetch his own wine for once. He's a drunk.
အဲ့အလုပ်ပဲလုပ်ကွာ
arrogant prick.
စကား
It's
ပွဲ
your job to do the work and stop complaining.
You
Hey.
try squiring for
လုပ်လို့
and
နေ
see how much
ပြန်
you
ပြီး
like.
complain နေမတက်နဲ့
See, that's where you're lucky. Low expectations. If I'd grown up covered in pig shit, shovel and slop, well, maybe I'd think saddling his horse was the greatest honor in the Seven Kingdoms. I suppose this beats pig farming. But not by much. This is a job for a pig farmer. All I'm saying is, at this rate, we'll
ကျုပ်
never
စကားရကျွန်တော်မပြောဘဲနဲ့ choice တွေမယူဘဲနဲ့ညီလိုက်တာ
lowest of
ကောင်း
low. For all I know, we could be squires for life. Pulling wine around a fucking wedding. What a waste of fucking time.
Give it time. You'll get there.
အချင်းပေးလိုက်ပေါ့
For you to say. Maybe if my uncle were castellan at House Forrester, I'd feel different.
Who my uncle is has nothing to do with it.
ဒီကောင်သူ့ဘဝသူက depression ဝင်နေတယ်ဒီကောင်
That's right
ဟုတ်
over
ဟုတ်
there.
ညာဘက်ကကောင်
Take your time. You lot have drunk your share. Good thing Lord Walder's in a generous mood. Fucking phrase. Nice night for a wedding.
အဲ့တော့မျိုးတော့ဒီကောင်တွေကမြင်လားလက်နဲ့တွေအပြည့်နေ
Not often he finds a willing husband.
အဲ့လိုအောင်ပွဲခံထားပေါ့ကွာပြောရရင်ဘာအောင်ပြောထားဆိုတဲ့သဘောမျိုးဒီကောင်ခုနကောင်ပြောရတယ်ဘောကတော့မြင်တယ်ဘာဖြစ်လို့လဲဘာမှလို့အခုကစစ်ပွဲတော့ဖြစ်တော့မှာ
What's gotten into you? You're acting rather odd. You've had too much wine. I am not carrying these by myself. Not a fucking chance. What's wrong with him?
ဒီကောင်မဖြစ်နေအောင်
Something the matter? Bowen,
အခုဖြစ်လို့လဲ
we have to go.
ဘိုးဝင်းနဲ့ငါ့ကိုသွားအောင်
If you're in such a rush.
ညဘိုးဝင်းသွားမယ်ကဲလိုက်မယ်ဒီကောင်
What about? What the hell was that about? Slow down, would you? What's the rush? There's no need to fucking run. They've got weapons. Who brings
Come on, hold-
weapons to a
We
wedding?
need to find Roderick. He's out there by himself.
ဟုတ်တယ်လေဒီကောင်တွေကလက်နဲ့တည်းရှိနေတယ်လေငါတို့ lottery ကိုရှာရမယ်ခုနဘိုးတော်ရှာအားသွားပြီသူ့ကိုတိုက်ခံဒီကောင်ထားခဲ့လိုက်ဒီကောင်သေးမှာကဲအဲ့မှာစစ်စာပေါက်ခံရလားမသိပြေး
You got to camp.
Oh yeah. Not trick it. Chẳng qua control gì ở đây mà đi tiêu. À bà lừa mà. Click on hook. Nó hộp rồi mất túi chuyện tay phía mà nhà mày nó tay hiểu ấy. Không còn biết đấy ai à đi ra ai à đi rồi click được gì nhiều nè con số điều luôn đó mà mouse này lo mà là ba đâu arrow key ra không có biết không biết vậy arrow key ai à cái đây làm gì sorry ba cho nó trên đám nhà thì đó đi blue xóa rồi rồi đi à bộ rồi ta khao với ama camera vào nhà rồi lâu rồi ê đồ gì ok à là con quá làm con quá à thôi ok chẳng ai kêu nghe đi để ông mình ending cái này rồi show rồi ai ơi lottery rồi lottery chỉ chơi cái này lottery của cha tụi là
I tried to save him.
rồi kêu rồi hốt được đi kêu vui rồi chu ra kể thì ta mẹ bao gì nha 真的瞎的，里面。啊，多ပြီ哎呀ဘိုးတော်ဖြုံးတော့တစ်ချက်တော့တက်ခရဲစိုက်ကြတော့မှာဘာမှဖြစ်လိုက်တဲ့အတိုင်း哎呀အစိတ်ပါတယ်နဲ့ငါ့ဆက်သွားမှာလေဆက်သွားမှာလေငါလွတ်မှာမဟုတ်ဘူးတဲ့သွားမယ်ဘိုးတော်ကဘာဖြစ်မယ်ထင်တယ်နေခဲ့မယ်ထင်ဟာဒါကိုကျွန်တော်ပေးမှာကျွန်တော်အချင်းဒီဒါကိုတဲ့မင်းအသက်နဲ့မင်းအသက်နဲ့ရင်းပြီးတော့ကာဝယ်ဖို့ဗျာနောက်ခမရမထားခဲ့ချင်ဘူးတော့ငါမင်းရဲ့ကွာပေါ့ကွန်မန်ဒါပေါ့မင်းရဲ့ခေါင်းဆောင်
Understand? You must swear. Tell only your uncle Duncan.
I swear that I will, my lord.
Hey, it's those foresters.
You must do this for your house. Go!
Kill those fucking foresters.
Bố ya. Rồi. Chỉ con đi tiếp sau phong để cho bây giờ tôi đã nấu phải ở nhà rồi đấy anh bao nhau phải giờ rồi đấy rồi đúng rồi mà sống gì đâu Game of Thrones Episode-1 đó là rất lớn đó cho nó vào phía đó cái qua đây cũng sợ đó là nhiều nó không lên đập post đi được vậy rồi thì còn chỉ đau cao với bộ vào đấy một nó tí đường nhau là chúng ta bù mình tí đường tại look at cái chị đó cái control gì đó được không đây nó bị đây về Vì mình tập qua giờ chút view để tắt lại vị trí này hiểu có con lông đam mê mà cha rồi mà miền ngoài và lúc đó này thì mà mình xia mà muốn đi đấy dạ cha mà quá mình bảo không luôn amigo tạm hiểu however okay thì lose roll later you tap you you by my call you what did you do man what's that you do
Lord Bolton is the new warden of the north. I reckon he like a proper lordly sword like that.
E Q Here to get a routine.
I'll have that sword, boy.
Now, as you know. Now, fuck you were here. Fuck you were. Fuck you were here. Fuck you. No. Ah, yeah. Yo. Ah.
Finish this fucking pig farmer. Pathetic.
You're going to up like that, don't you know?
You really are a pig farmer.
Yeah. I mean, you're going to race with you. You. Man. Yo. Đi lại ai mà. Yo, ai mà đi của bà. Yo, ai mà sao. Yo. Ai à gì. Yo, đi đây này. Đó, thả rồi dạ. Hiểu ý. Không. Lạc quan quá. Spider-Man kinh còn được lâu mà kìa. Ai hiểu tí tuổi ạ. Lạc quan. Chỗ gì bảo quả. Tìm xem video chơi gặp dàn duy đủ dạt. Yo. Yo, ai mà chạy vậy. Trên đá mẹ đi. Con lục bò ta nào. Đâu mà yeah. Yeah. Show mercy, no mercy. Đó. Là đi là lên. Cái này chú ý rồi này chán tan rồi. Cái con này cho nó rồi gì. Rất làm sự của là bị chả. Character me, I'm sure you know.
Your sister.
Minimar, I am Minimar packet.
She hid.
Malia thì rồi. Dòng ngắt tấp lại các màn nó quá. Đó đúng đi nữa mà. À tôi đâu có chú ra thì bảo gì. Thì đấy tôi. Tấp lại các màn nó quá. Lâu. Câu này con đúng nào mà ok. Hero lâu đời thì còn alo tắt. Này màn này. Ví dụ màn này được khăn ra. No mercy. Còn mà tôi luôn lý giải mà. Cái lý thì mình đã suy nghĩ đi lúc đó mà tập bạn này. Không được bạn. Sức bị bạn ăn đâu. Rồi thì con này thì này nhưng mà họ tập. Rồiดูดีกันนี่จำมั้ยคลีดีเนี่ยบาดีเนี่ย
Tell him his nephew survived.
Carrot
I was too late.
နောက်ကျသွားပြီတော့အကုန်ဒီကိုဟုတ်တယ်
Meet us in the Great Hall quickly.
So nó cho chỉ cái lý duy này là mẹ nó chèn chứ mình không còn.
Two White Hill soldiers and a Bolton.
ပြန်ပြောပြနေပါဗျာဖြစ်ရတယ်ကိုတော့မိသားစုတက်ပြီဘာဖြစ်လို့
My sister, she
ညီမလေးကို
8 years old.
ဟုတ်တယ်ညီမလေးက8နှစ်ပဲရှိသေးတယ် 8နှစ်သမီးလေးတော့တက်
Unimaginable.
မှန်တယ်ကျွန်တော်လုံးဝနောင်တမ်းမရဘူးခုနကပေါ့တက်လိုက်
You have my condolences.
ဆောက်မှကျွန်တော်နောင်တမ်းရ
Thank you, Maester.
ဒီမှာမိသားစုတွေရှိတယ်သူ့ကိုပြုတ်ပြပါပါ
The blade cut deep.
but I should be able to save your leg. Some will call it vengeance. The Whitehills will claim it was murder. It was your family. I can't say I would have done any different than you.
They attacked me.
Oh, really?
I had no choice but to defend myself.
Really? These
maggots want to help. For me, would you?
Yeah. Sorry about that. Oh my. That the city was at the Madaga. G to follow. And say you as well. You know, to
hours have fallen in times such as this. The late Lord Forrester was a good man. And poor Roderick. A serious man, but he would have made a good lord.
Our house will never fall.
Okay.
By the gods, let's hope
you. The
future of this house is in Lord Ethan's hands now, although he is young and altogether unprepared to lead.
You look on the right. Machine got you and you are
a bit.
Then maybe
hold this for me.
Now they made it. Hey, I'm not taking out.
I understand from your uncle that Lord Forrester saved your life.
He did.
Rather odd, though, that he chose to save you, his squire, and not his son Roderick. Couldn't handle himself. He was as good with a sword as any man I've seen. It's unfortunate the Citadel doesn't train maesters in the art of warcraft.
That's not how it happened. Roderick had already fallen.
Well, I'd imagine Lord Forrester would sacrifice
himself to save everyone in his message
Lady Forrester will be here any moment now.
To
see if you can put any weight on that leg.
Hey. What on it?
Don't stop now. It's better to let the blood circulate.
Oh. Such out. Okay, such out. Me and we live at me do it. Should sort to go low. Talk to Doji. It's a very good. Look at Nage.
Rather cute little creatures, aren't they?
The chip of Magauna. Melly. Love. A bandage. Pick up low. I hope you die. Pick up. Really hot. Đây mà saving đi thì bandage thì nó tên kệ
this might help.
Cũng như vậy ba chú mẹ đã that nó chỉ lưu ý được vậy right click to the backup you can turn the right
you seem to be favoring it. Always sad to see a warrior lose a leg.
I'm fine. Maestro Tengrin, look, I'll show you. Mirror. Still in King's Landing, I suppose. Although, I wonder if they'll bring her home.
Ryan.
Never easy being the fourth-born son. Talia and Ethan. I suppose Lord Ethan now. Asher. Exiled to Essos, unfortunately. Lord Forrester. It was an honor to squire for him. Gregor the Good. Roderick.
Roderick.
Was the best warrior by far.
Roderick, I sure like. I mean, leave me the element these out.
I may be mistaken. You do seem able to put weight on it.
Look at the door. ဒီမှာဘာလို့တစ်ချက်မဖြစ်အောင်
Lady Forrester. She's always been kind to me.
Hmm.
Treated me like I was a Forrester myself.
ဟောဒါပြီးတော့တယောက်ချင်းစီရဲ့အကြောင်းနည်းနည်းလေးပြန်ဒီကောင်နဲ့တော့ကြွားမှာလားlook at ဘာလို့အကြည့်အောင်ချက်
Keep
Hey.
moving. I need to see you walk.
လမ်းလျှောက်နေတယ်ငါမင်းကိုလမ်းလျှောက်နေဖို့လိုတယ်အားရဘလောက်ဖြီလမ်းလျှောက်
No, you see there? You're limping
I'm
again.
fine, really.
ဒါဘယ်လိုပြောမလဲခုနကဒီကျွန်တော်ရဲ့ခြေထောက်ကိုလို့ဖက်စိတ်ကုသထားပါဗျာပြောအောင်လားအဲသူ့တဲ့ဘက်လို့ကောင်းလို့လမ်းလျှောက်တိုက်တော်ကြီးကွာမင်းအဲ့လိုဆိုတော့တယ်ဟိုတော့ငါပြောမယ်
Did your leg feel weak?
No,
ကျောက်ကဘယ်လိုနေသေးအောင်လဲ
I just wanted to ask you.
မေးရရှိတယ်အဲ့တော့ what ဆိုတော့ဘာလို့ငါတို့မေးမုန်းတာခုနကောင်းတာဘာလို့
I think it's
Main
safe to
Mona.
say the feeling is mutual. There's been enmity between the two houses for as long as anyone can remember. I don't doubt someone killed someone, which led to more killings of someone's, and then, well,
ရင်တော့အတိုင်းမုန်းခဲ့တာပေါ့ဗျာသိရမလားမြင်တော့တယောက်ကညနေတပ်ပဲအဲ့လိုပုံစံမျိုးပြီးရသူချားတယ်ပေါ့အဲ့တော့သူဒီ
Who's
ဘို
the
က်
new Lord of House Forrester?
why Ethan, of course.
ဒီစံ
At the Citadel, I swore an oath to serve whichever noble house I was assigned. Advising the late Lord Forrester was an honor. Advising Ethan, his third-born son, is challenging. There's still so much he has to learn, yet the very fate and future of this house rests in his hands. Which is rather frightening when you think about it.
ကျွန်တော်ဘာဖြစ်လဲ
What will happen to me now?
Excellent question. Under normal circumstances, you could join Sir Royland and his men. Although given the circumstances of your circumstances, it becomes a bit tricky, doesn't it? I suppose it will be for Lord Ethan to decide.
Lord Forrester promoted me. At the Twins, I'm no longer a squire, if that matters.
ကျွန်တော်ဟို
Right,
ပေါ့
I suppose.
ရတူတူပြ
But
လိုက်
I'll
ပြီပဲ
defer to
ကျွန်တော်
Lord Ethan on this.
ဟုတ်တယ် white ရှိရဘာလို့ငါတို့ရဲ့ iron ကို
Why
လူချင်းနေရ
Forrester Ironwood?
Ah, they'd take it all if we'd let them, especially now with the
သူ့လူချင်း
bonuses
အကုန်
going
ယူ
on.
ပါပဲတဲ့ငါ
They
အေးရ
seem to clear cut every last inch of it until there's nothing left, just as they've done before.
သူတို့လုံးနေကြတိုင်းဆိုအီတန်ကို
See
တွေ့ရမှာ
Ethan? Is he here?
He is, but I'm afraid he's indisposed at the moment. He prefers not to be disturbed while practicing his lute.
Can I
Oh,
go
yeah.
now?
ဘာလို့ရရ
I believe your leg will be fine. Only time will tell, but... Lady Forrester.
ဟောဟိုတက်ပုံနဲ့
Welcome home, Garrett. We're all relieved to know you survived.
Thank
ရ
you.
င်းတရားပေါ့
Talia asked to see
တော့
you.
ပြန်လိုက်လိုက်တာတဲ့
I heard what happened.
စိတ်တတရ
Is
ရ
it
ပေါ့
true?
အမှန်ကမလာဟုတ်တယ်ပြီးသွားပြီနော်မင်းမိတယ်အခါဟုတ်ကဲ့
I'm so sorry.
ဟုတ်မှာလေအော်စိတ်မကောင်းပါဘူး
Off to bed now. Hurry on. Garrett was just telling me how valiantly Lord Forrester fought to the end, even when all was lost. I'm sure Lady Forrester would like to know.
He was a hero, my lady.
ဟုတ်တယ်သူကဟီရိုရဲ့တယောက်
Bravest man on the battlefield by far.
Yet he was unable to save his own son.
You were with Roderick, no? I'm sure it was chaos and confusion, but if you can remember anything, I'm sure Lady Forrester would like to know.
He fought valiantly, my lady.
တော့လည်းတိုက်ခိုက်ခဲ့တယ်
It
တော့
was House Forrester's best.
ရဲရင်တိုက်ခိုက်ခဲ့တယ်ဟိုကဒါမဲ့ကျွန်တော်တယောက်တည်းပဲလွတ်
This
လာ
has been so incredibly difficult for us, especially the children. But I was told you were the last to see my husband alive.
Yes, my lady.
I know it may be difficult to remember, but if I may ask, was there anything he said?
Any last words before he passed, if you can remember? It would mean so much to the family.
He said he loved you.
That's very kind of you to say. You have the Forester's sword.
Ethan should have it, now that he is Lord.
Lord Forrester asked me to return it to the house. He said this is where it belongs. With his family.
Thank you, Garrett.
Of course, my lady.
It demands a response. It's too dangerous, especially now. Now is the time to prove our strength.
I'll be sure it's given to Ethan.
Duncan, this was our land. They were our people. Your family. I share your outrage, Sir Royland. I do. But now is not the time to provoke the White Hills. Not with Ramsay Snow coming to see us bend the knee. The hell with Ramsay Snow, the bastard. Garrett, you understand what this means. You killed a Bolton, and Ramsay Snow will want his retribution. Demanding retribution. This happened on Forester land.
They killed my family.
I promise. But now is not the time for vengeance. If not now, when? We have to be Ramsay Snow will be here within the week. And what would you have us do? To our shoulders. Garrett suffered enough already. You asked too much of the boy. He deserves to be heard.
We need to
It
be
was his
smart.
family they killed.
My uncle's right. We need to be smart.
Smart. Eddard Stark was smart. And look where that got him. Ultimately, it will be for Lord Ethan to decide. He's just a boy who can barely hold a sword. He knows nothing of how to lead men. He is the lord of this house, and he needs our help. It's bad enough the Boltons would have us bend the knee and swear fealty. But now, this will accuse you of murder, and us of protecting you. The boy was just defending himself. I'm not faulting him for what he did. I'd have done the same, as any man would.
It wasn't murder.
It
was justice.
Not like that movie. That's the Amanda movie.
And kill us all. I'd like to see them try. I'm afraid it's a risk we cannot take, which is why you cannot stay. Cannot stay? Duncan, the boy has suffered enough.
You can't send me away.
I don't know.
We have no choice, Garrett. Where would you have the boy go? One place that's safe, beyond the reach of the Boltons. To the wall.
What is
He's
it?
done nothing wrong. Not in the eyes of the Boltons.
Not the war.
I'm afraid it's the only solution. Especially
Tom,
now, when the house is so vulnerable.
Tom.
I'll do what's best for the house. So I'll go. I'm not afraid.
I know it doesn't seem fair.
The walls are actually already. So, defense. Why?
That settles it then. And I'll see you have plenty of food. But we haven't much. White Hills will come looking for you.
စားတော့ထည့်ပြတယ်။ဒီဘူးတော့ပြောအောင်ငါဟိုဘူးတော့မှားခဲ့တဲ့စကားကိုပြောအောင်မျိုးလေးပြောမယ်။ဟာပြောချင်တော့မြင်လိုက်။ဘူးတော့ပြောအောင်ပါ
Word up to me. I'd gladly drive a sword through Lord White
Mẹ
Hill's
Uliu
heart
ပြောတယ်
given a chance. I would. And God's willing someday I will. But for now, I have House Forrester to consider first. Lord Forrester would be proud that you put
I love Forrester ပြောခဲ့တဲ့စကားကိုသူ့ပြောအောင်ပါ
Lord Forrester's best men have volunteered for the war. His own great uncle was a ranger with the Night's Watch.
I'll do what's best.
အကောင်းဆုံးလုပ်ပါ
Which often isn't what's easiest, but necessary nonetheless.
ဟုတ်တယ်အခြေ
I've
အနေ
been
ကြည့်
waiting for the right moment to tell you.
ဟုတ်တယ်ပြောရရှိရဲ့တဲ့
What? What is it?
Lord Forrester asked me to give you a message.
Okay, message.
He said, the North Grove can never be lost.
Uli where you're to be of Malik Ali.
Sorry, you caught me by surprise. It's not often discussed, if ever.
Not gross of
What
all.
is the North Grove?
Most don't even know it exists. They think it's just a
She a little Dumakumati with her and I the poor
and it's better kept that way. You haven't told anyone else, have you?
Duma me with you at the night. Hold on, you at
This
it.
is important, Garrett. I need to know the truth.
Of course not.
But I don't do one you at it.
Well
Okay.
done. Lord Forrester was right to put his trust in you. From this day forward, this will be our secret.
Just up you do Mama Biona with that.
I can't say anything more just yet. Just know the North Grove may very well be vital to the future of this house.
Not growth to a the to
Word
do.
of it to anyone at the wall.
You want to do mule, yeah? Muley to
It will
no
help.
one go. He buy it. Mule will be again on time, no time be with it. To time be it. To a house with it. Ain't no. What time?
Iron from ice.
I'm from ice.
Remember, you represent House Forrester. Your actions at the wall will reflect the honor and dignity of the house.
I will be proud. Uli gong yao. Choose your mother. Choose our mother. I'm going to be there. But then I don't do my feel like look. You got Uli a blue mansion on my teeth. Okay. To the wall.
Garrett, wait!
That is sound. Come on. Copy ma. Hey, the Julie.
Be safe.
And then get on it. You say go back. Đó chứ nó cho sao phải có mà mình vô Uli betul mà thì rồi mà vô bên này nè mang rồi cái lén này cho nó rõ sắp được biển đó cái lén này mà hoàn thiện là rồi mà miệng rồi mà đâu chơi cũng mà Ethan cái gì character điều chính gì được cho cái
I couldn't find him. Could you?
chăm thứ đã tôi bị đá rủ hè rồi mà bị cô nghe con đi cô
Hides too well.
qua bữa này tiêu trả rồi thì cái gì mà tao đang bồi gì này tiêu trả
I
rồi
don't like this game anymore.
ai còn gì
Maybe something happened to him.
Ethan's fine. He's just forgotten this is a game.
You found me! Well done, Ryan. Don't worry.
mình ngầu
It's
trả thứ
just
đấy
a
tất
game,
cả
Ryan.
tụ nhiều tất cả hoặc
I
kia
don't
rồi
like
chứ
it.
He was worried you were
này
gone.
biết là
I
này biết
thought we'd never find you again.
I'm right here. And I promise, I'm not going anywhere.
mà phải không phải mong
I
tao
wish
được
Mira
rồi
was here. And Asher. And Roderick.
I do too.
ai tú nào tôi gặp ai
Mira's
tôi nào
in
rồi thì
King's
mà chỉ để
Landing
chỉ
and
để
Won't she come home?
rồi
I
lúc
want her to die too.
chả mà nào đúng
Ryan,
này
she's
tụ để
perfectly
rồi mà
safe,
tì gì
I
chừng
promise you.
mà anh ấy kia mà qua này gặp
Garrett
nhiều
to die either. Maester Ortengrin said
thì
he
bây
got
giờ
sent to the wall. I'll miss Garrett. He was nice.
Garrett is strong.
cái rồi cả lẽ thì qua vô xỉu dạo đấy cái rồi cả đang
No
nói
one will tell me what
Tụi
Garrett
cứ say
did,
này.
but it must have been serious. I heard Duncan and Sir Royland talking. They said someone will come here looking for revenge.
Everyone's worried about you, but I'm not. I know you.
cho nên sẽ là
Who
cái
said they're worried about me?
mấy story này sẽ làm toàn này thế nên
Sir Royland
rất
for
là mỹ đấy
He says you can't fight very well.
What?
And he calls you a milksop.
Sir Royland forgets himself. After all,
Yeah,
you were the
cứ
lord
say
of the
mình.
house now.
I don't care what he says. I can protect.
chỉ còn lưu
What
rồi
does
này
milksop mean?
chỉ còn
I
một
don't
cú nữa
know.
hai
I
tu
know
tu
it's
rồi
not good.
chỉ cú anh rồi mà chỉ có
You
mấy
should
chuyện
let
hộ
Sir
ra nhẹ
Royland teach you how to wield a sword, like a man.
cái trong một khu còn đẹp rồi này chứ
Asher,
chỉ có nghĩa
and even
thì
showed me
anh
how
rồi
to
tinh
fight
tinh vụ
properly.
bao cái vụ xong việc chẹp chạp vụ được đó là nghề đi của đại lục rồi
Do you remember when we were younger? When we
ငယ်လုံးအကြောင်းနေတဲ့မမီနေတာတဲ့
We'd all be out here for hours.
ဟုတ်ကဲ့နိုင်နဲ့ချီပြီးတော့ဟိုဖြစ်တာ
born yet.
သူဆော့ရကြတဲ့ကျွန်တော်ဘယ်ရောက်တော့မင်းမွေးတော့မွေးသေးဘူး
And everything changed. Roderick became so serious, the Lord in training, and he never smiled anymore. And Asher just got angry at everything. Promise me you won't be like that. Please, just be you. I like you the way you are. I know a lord has many responsibilities, but you don't need to be like them.
Okay.
Promise.
Promise.
Change.
Good.
Then I better not
Because
be
I'd rather
on
have a brother than a lord.
We'll have to have both, I'm afraid.
But since you're the new lord,
တော့ရောဘယ်လိုပြောမလဲ
anything
ကျင်နာတယ်ပျော့တယ်ပေါ့ဗျာပြောတော့
everyone will have to
ဒါ
do
ပေ
as
မဲ့
you
တိုင်း
say.
ပြည်တို့သူတို့အိမ်တော်ကိုစောင့်ရှောက်
I
ဖို့တ
can
ည်း
have all the sweets
စိတ်
I
တက်က
want.
မာမှပြတ်သားမှာ
If only it were that simple. It would be nice if someone did what I wanted for once.
As many as you'd like, yes.
ဒါတလေးကိုလည်းချမ်းသာအောင်ပြော
Of course. Why not?
Lord Ethan, you're needed in the Great Hall at once. Quickly, on your feet.
အဲကောပြေခေါ်အဲ့တော့နန်းဆောင်ပေါ့ဗျာလာခဲ့ပြောရ
What's the matter?
Lord
Hello there.
Whitehall has arrived, unannounced, and
တော့ white hill ဆိုတာဟိုနှစ်ကောင်ဟို
he's
နှစ်ကောင်
come demanding justice.
Can't he meet with Duncan? He is the Castellan.
Stay with us.
ဟိုကောင်နေလေသူဘယ်လိုပြောခုနက Garrett တက်လိုက်တဲ့အကောင်ရဲ့နိုင်ငံ
We really must go.
It's your decision. You are the Lord.
If I were lord, I would command Ethan to stay with his family. Lord Whitehill is a
ဒါမှသွားတင်တယ်ဒါဖြည့်ရှင်းတင်တယ်လေ
Fine. If that's what's required of me.
Very well then.
ဒါဖြည့်ရှင်းတင်တယ်ဖြည့်ရှင်းတော့ခေါင်းတော့မရှောင်တင်ဘူးကျွန်တော်သွားတင်တယ်လို့ထင်တယ်တိတ်အာနာပြလို့မရဘူးတော့ငါဘီရင်မဲ့အကြီးကုန်ဒီမှာနေချင်းဒီပဲခင်ဗျပြောတဲ့စကားနားထောင်ကြပြီပါညာဆောင်းအဲ့ option ပါမရှိပါဘူးဒါပါပြီနှိနှိုင်းဆွေးနွေးရမယ်ဖြည့်ရှင်းရမယ်ဘာလို့ဒီလိုတော့တက်ငယ်တိုင်းကြီးရရင်လည်း
They showed up unannounced. Lord Whitehill is in a lather.
တောင်ဖြူပေါ့ဗျာပြောရင်တော့ white hill
Why they're here?
Business with Garrett.
ကျွန်တော် forest
Lord Whitehill knows Garrett is squire to this house. Or was, I suppose.
Was. It makes no difference. The Whitehills were clearly in the wrong, so don't give him any satisfaction. Out there, you were decisive and firm. Now do it again with these bastards.
Let's not do something rash. Things are bad enough as it is.
I can handle Lord Whitehill.
okay
Well said, my lord.
Now
Don't
is
doubt
not
he's
the
in
time
there,
to anger Lord Whitehill any more than he already is. He's got 5 times as many men and the backing of House Bolton.
All the more reason to stand up for ourselves. Only
ဆိုတော့အကြီးကြီးမှမဖြစ်ဘူးပြောဘိုးတော်ရောက်အဲဆိုတော့သူတို့နိုင်ငံကကောင်လည်းဒီ Garrett ရဲ့မိသားစုတွေတော့တက်တယ်ဟိုကောင်းနေပြီးတော့ပြန်ပြီးတော့ defense လုပ်တယ်ပြီးတော့ set defense နေတယ်
Lord Ethan, is it?
What
My
ဖြစ်တော့လဲ
condolences for your father and brother. The late Lord Forrester was no friend to me or my house, but to his
shaky
family
hand.
still a loss.
လက်ဆက်လုပ်ဆက်လိုက်
My only regret is I wasn't there to drive the dagger into his heart myself. I've been waiting for this day all my life. The Forresters finally get their due.
My father died a hero.
ဟုတ်တယ်အဲ့တော့သူ့အဖေကြောင်းပြောနေတယ်
Traitors, oath breakers.
Aye. And look where that got him. And no bread and salt. What kind of fucking house receives a lord with no fucking bread and
ဒီ
salt?
ဒီကောင်လေးအဖေအကြောင်းပြော
The amateur. No courtesies. I should have expected as much.
စိတ်ထိတ်
Bloody
Hey, hey.
Forresters.
Calm yourself, old man.
ဟုတ်တယ်ဟိုစိတ်ထိတ်
Little fuck! That's how you talk to a lord? You Forresters have shit on us for generations. Well, now the Starks are no longer around to have your back, are they? We're the power in the north now.
Roose Bolton is the Warden of the North.
Aye. And we've been his bannermen for 5 fucking centuries. You cunt.
Lord Ethan,
You're losing control of this.
That's enough, Lord Whitehill.
I'm not finished. Maybe if you hadn't been so fucking greedy with the ironwood,
Yo.
things would have been different between
Don't
us.
tin
You
here, you know.
squandered your share.
Our share was taken from us. We had no fucking choice but to harvest what was left.
What is it you want, Lord Whitehill?
မင်းဘာဖြစ်ချင်တာဟုတ်
Your man, the squire. We were minding our own business. Keeping
Come on,
the
ကျွန်တော်တို့ဟွာပဲ
peace, as
မိသားစု
his
ကို
lordship
လောက်တာ
here said, when your man attacked us for no reason.
မဲ
Hear that? Attacked for no reason.
ဟဲ့မင်း
Reason. You
ဘာ
murdered
တော့
his family.
မင်းသူ့ရဲ့မိသားစုတက်ပြီ
It
လား
was your man who killed my men. And a pig farmer at that. How do you answer for your squire, Lord Ethan? He acted in your name. And you are the lord of this house. I'm not leaving until I have his head on a fucking spike. Where's the fucking coward who killed my men? I
ဟော
know
ခုန
he's
တက်လိုက်တဲ့ကောင်ဘယ်ရောက်တော့
What have you done with him?
ည
He
ဘော
was
ကို
sent
ပို့
to
လိုက်
the
ပြီ
wall.
Who the fuck sent him to the wall?
ဘောစီပို့လိုက်
Answer
ပြီ
me. Who's the one who did it?
you had ငါပြောကြားရမလား
Justice to deliver, boy, and you denied me of it. I'm not leaving until I have my justice. Now bring me the coward who did it, or you'll answer to Roose Bolton.
ဟုတ်မို့ငါကြားတယ်မဟုတ်ဘူးလား
What
ဆို
fucking
ကြည့်တယ်
house is this?
A house of honourable men.
အဲရောက်လိုက်ဘာလို့ရောက်
Lady Forrester.
You bellow like a wounded boar, Lord Whitehill. Have you forgotten your manners?
I mean no disrespect to you, my lady, considering your losses and all. But this is not over.
It's over when my son says it is.
thank you for coming
coming, Lord Whitehill.
နည်းနည်းကောင်းမှုလေး
Ethan
ပြော
is
လိုက်
Lord of Ironrath now. By rights, his word is law here. If that displeases you, then I trust you can find the door.
That lad may be lord of this house, but Lord Bolton will have the final say. I'll send him a raven letting him know a Forrester man killed one of his own, that the new Lord Forrester lied to my face and denied me my justice. Then we'll see whose word is law.
Do your worst, you bastard.
ကောင်းပြုတ်အငြိမ်နဲ့လည်းကောင်းအဲဝေါကြည့်ကြည့်ကြည့်ကောင်းကောင်းမှုမ
You
လို့
must
ပြီး
find
သွား
your
တော့မဟုတ်
voice,
ဘူး
my
ဗျာ
lord. Your enemies will interpret your silence as a sign of weakness.
You were brave, my son. But you'll need to be braver still when Ramsay Snow arrives to see you bend the knee.
သိပြီးတော့တော့ဇက်ပိန်နေလို့မရဘူး
We need to send word to Mira in King's Landing at once. Your sister can help us. Although just a handmaiden, she has Marjorie Tyrell's
Maria.
and Lady Marjorie's betrothal to the king
Oh,
will be
Mira.
enough to keep the Boltons at bay, if it's presented to
Maria,
her as it
that's
should
correct.
be.
The timeline မတူဘူးနော် look at ကြည့်လေအဲဘာရှိလဲ
Asher sent me this coin to remember him. What a strange place, Essos.
အရှာတာငါ့ကိုပြီးခဲ့တဲ့
Ethan made this for me.
အီတန်လုပ်ပြီးခဲ့ဟာလေးအမတ်တရလေးပြန်ကြည့်
It was very kind of Lady Marjorie to give this to me.
Hmm.
It once belonged to Lady Elena.
reach ဟုတ်တယ်ဒါလေး
Father, much excitement here in King's Landing for the coming wedding. Lady Marjorie has proven to be quite popular throughout the city. I do wish you and Mother could come, although I know it would be impossible under the circumstances. I miss all of you, and I look forward to the day you can.
တော့တခြားနိုင်ငံတွေရောက်ဟုတ်ကဲ့ချက်ကြည့်ရ
King's Landing. I wonder if it's sunny at Ironrath today.
The graphic ကလည်းကတ်တွန်းလို့ဆိုင်နော်ဆိုဒါမဲ့
It troubles me to even ask this of you, but you must appeal to Lady Marjorie to intervene on our behalf. She is our best hope and can be a powerful ally, especially now when your family so desperately needs her help.
Don't be that way, no? Don't. Ship. Carbon. Damn.
One moment.
Oh, sorry, milady. I didn't mean to disturb you. I can
come back some busy mouth. Something what you want.
No, it's fine.
Lagay. It is so clean.
Begging your pardon, milady, but you all right?
Simply
If you don't mind my asking, you seem rather upset.
I'm fine, thank you.
Yeah, well. Simply.
Please hurry if you can. Lady Marjorie will be here any minute.
Of course, milady. You work for Lady Marjorie? I may be wrong, but it seems like you do.
Perhaps you should come back later.
Of course, milady.
But you know about that low the forest I got me and no one love me. I got my TV. Ooh, so yeah.
Lady Marjorie, you're early.
I was hoping there would be time for us to talk. Come,
there's
something we must discuss.
How to do that?
From the day you arrived in Highgarden, I've thought of you more
The
as
Highgarden
a
we have to
friend
change
than as
that.
my handmaid. A dear friend, in fact.
Thank you, my lady.
And you know how I feel about what's
Again,
happened to your
the
family. I feel your pain as if it were my own.
You've suffered
is beyond imagining. And your poor family as well.
You're very kind, my lady.
Of course, Mira, but you must
Yeah,
not
despair.
We will get through this together.
You
must understand there are limits to what I can say, especially here in King's Landing, now that I am to be queen. To have a handmaiden from the north whose family fought for Robb Stark. It raises questions at a time I can least afford. Cersei herself cornered me this morning outside the royal sept. She mentioned the northern girl in my service, and she painted you a traitor. She was very pleased with herself. Her face was full of mirth as she said it.
What does she intend to do?
Just about what
to make you miserable, knowing that will make me miserable as well. She demands an audience. She wants an apology of some sort for what I don't know, but she's waiting for us now, and I promised I would bring you to her. I wouldn't ask this of you if it were not important. I cannot afford any conflict with Cersei so near.
What do I say?
Find a way to appease her. Tell her what she wants to hear. See if the Queen Regent is ready to receive us.
Just about buying that as well. Your machine, but about your mother.
You'll be fine. I know
It's be
you.
my
You may feel one thing, but you must say another.
Good luck.
Càng con mà. Nào, lúc nào con đi xuống phía trên nhà mà cho nên là nhanh bị nề bị vào được nhà đó. Nhà aggressive phong cáchမျိုးချာ။သင်ချင်းတဲ့နေရာမှာရှိတော့အလုံးတော့မှာပါတဲ့။ဒီကောင်းမယ်။ကျွန်တော်ဥပဒေကျွန်တော်ပြောရမယ်ကျမအကြောင်းတော်မလေးကြောင်ပြောတယ်ဟိုချူ
Ah, Lady Marjorie, aren't you looking lovely this evening?
Lord Tyrion, Your Grace.
ဒီမိုင်းပေါ့အော်ဒီဘွားတော့
Allow me to introduce
တော့မောင်နှမကြီး
the era of
အဲ့တော့မှတ်မိ
Forrester.
ဘောင်း
I
ပူ
am
ပူပဲ
honored, Your Grace.
Yet not honored enough to kneel, I see.
ဘူးမထောက်ဘူးတဲ့
House Forrester is a northern house loyal to the king.
အော်ဒူးထောက်ပါလေ
I beg your pardon, Your Grace.
I wasn't talking to you.
ငါနဲ့ပြောရမဟုတ်ဘူးငါတော်မလို့ပြောတယ်အဲ့တော့ကျွန်တော်ဒူးမထောက်လိုက်ဘူး
Is your
ခေါင်းကောက်ပဲ
family
ပေါ့
loyal to the king?
Perhaps you should ask the new Lord Forrester.
He's not here, is he? She is.
House Forrester's loyalty to the crown never wavers.
အော်နည်းနည်းလေးဇလန်တော့ကျွန်တော်နည်းနည်းလေးပြန်ပြီးတော့ပြန်ကြောင်းပြီ
And yet, for centuries the Forresters have
ဒီ
been
ဘွား
loyal
တော်ရဲ့
to
သူ
the
သူ
house.
သားရှိရဲ့ကလေးငယ်ငယ်
A
လေး
house of traitors.
Yes, Your Grace. They are traitors.
The Starks were your liege lord, yet you name them traitors so easily.
Clearly her loyalty wavers quite a lot.
If she has any loyalty,
မကျင်နေဘူး
is your house willing to swear fealty to your new liege lord, Roose Bolton?
Roose Bolton also served the Starks, Your Grace.
And proved his loyalty to the crown by bringing their house to a swift and sudden end.
အချက်ကင်မဲ့မိကုန်းနေပဲမေးတယ်ဘာသာပြန်
Allegiances are not easily abandoned. But now that the war is over, we must look to rebuild and forge new alliances. There are ships and shields to be built in
ဒီဘောတော့လည်း
Joffrey
နောက်ဆုံး
supply
အပြစ်တင်ခံရတာတော်တော်ဆွေးမြို့ပူပါ
I'm told there are others who would happily serve that purpose, but I trust
too
we
much.
can rely on House Forrester.
Forrester Ironwood does seem rather unique.
Yes, Your Grace.
It would be a shame to see it fall into the hands of another house. I imagine you'd do almost anything to prevent that from happening, wouldn't you? Ask any Lannister, and they'd do whatever was necessary to save Casterly Rock. It would be unfortunate to see another house lay claim to what's yours.
ရစနေပြင်ကွာဘာလို့များกว่าဖြစ်ဇက်ပိတ်နေအကောင်
It's hard to tell either way.
What would you have the girl do, Cersei? It's not as if she fought
ဒီကောင်မလေးဘာ
the
ဖြစ်ချင်
Starks,
ဘာလို့ဖြစ်ချင်တာအောင်
battle axe for the Northern Army.
It raises an
ကော
interesting
င်း
question.
ကောင်းကောင်းညံကောင်းနေအဲ့
Can
ချ
we
စ်ဘူး
truly blame those who end up on the wrong side of the war? Our dear Marjorie here was betrothed to Renly Baratheon on the false assumption that he would one day rule the Seven Kingdoms. Can we fault her for her mistake? Should she be held accountable?
I don't judge her
I
yeah
won't judge her, Your Grace. I wasn't there. I didn't face her decisions.
Aren't you a delightful girl? If only one could flit through life without ever holding an opinion of their own.
ဒီခုနအချင်းချင်းပြန်ရန်တိုက်ပြီးတယ်ခုနပြောတယ်တငယ်ချင်းတော့
Loyalty can be such a hard thing to define. This city alone is filled with all sorts of ambitious opportunists looking to reinvent themselves, pretending to be something they're not. Who knows what lurks within their hearts? You are a girl from the north here in service to Lady Marjorie. One can only assume her interests are yours. Yet loyalty to a king, that must be absolute, beyond question. And if your loyalties were to become conflicted between your king and the very person whom you serve, What would you do then?
I'm sure she
Let
would.
the girl answer the question. Go on.
I must choose Marjorie, Your Grace. I serve at her pleasure.
Clearly your handmaiden does not have her priorities straight.
Oh, you can have Marjorie and one.
To the crown, isn't she? The most dangerous handmaiden in all of King's Landing.
We're gonna go Marjorie. Marjorie ne di one ne baya yue me.
But not very encouraging either. I'd like a word with you, if I may.
Of course, Your Grace.
I need to have to see it. I feel. But the country, my judge, a goodie, she be, no?
This may come
So
as a
that,
surprise,
you
but
don't
I
know
met
to
your
do
father
that.
once, at the tourney at Lannister.
Time and jam, a $2 who
Even then, he didn't trust Roose Bolton. We only spoke briefly, but your father struck me as an honorable man. You have my condolences for his loss. These would be trying times for your family, even under the best of circumstances.
Thank you, Lord Tyrion. That's very kind of you to say.
You were brave to declare your loyalty to Lady Marjorie. No doubt she was pleased, but Cersei, she will not soon forget what you said. It was quite the first impression. I, of course, found it all highly entertaining. But it certainly wasn't what Cersei was expecting.
I did it for Lady Marjorie.
As you should. And of course she has your best interests at heart. My sister and I have our differences. She takes great pleasure in her little charades. I take pride in thwarting them. We must find our amusements where we can.
Oh, do I have another house?
It is the master of coin who decides such matters. The crown needs boats. Boats need wood, and I speak for the crown in this regard, not her. I suppose the crown could be persuaded to secure ironwood from House Forrester. Lady Marjorie might not look favorably on such an alliance, and it would infuriate Cersei. Although what would be amusing for me might prove rather dangerous for you and your house. Are you willing to risk that? It may be far too dangerous. In fact, forget I even suggested such a thing.
It's a risk I'm willing to take, Lord Tyrion. Please.
You are a brave girl, aren't you? I'll consider it. Now, if you'll excuse me, I promised Sansa I would join her for dinner tonight. 3 beautiful bottles of Dornish wine await my arrival. The mere thought of it makes me thirsty already.
I hope we meet again.
Okay.
Nothing would make Cersei happier. Until then, be careful. This is not the North. King's Landing can be a nest of vipers to the uninitiated.
Mira, I was worried. Cersei has a way of looking at you as though you're nothing. It's more than a little intimidating.
I'd rather not discuss it, if you don't mind.
Of course not.
At least
it's over now.
Lady
Lady Marjorie has spent the entire day working on seating arrangements for the wedding. Of course, you and I are seated way at the back, here with the 4th cousins and the 9th-born sons. Sir Jaime, I wouldn't mind tarnishing that white cloak of his.
Sarah!
What? It's true. And Oberyn Martell, the Red Viper. I'm told he has a paramour, which I doubt is Dornish for wife.
You'll get us in trouble.
Okay,
some fun. Perhaps Lady Marjorie could make the right introductions. Who knows? We might meet our future husbands.
No, let's support the young lad.
King, I can only imagine what that would be like. Would you marry Joffrey if it meant you'd become queen?
He does have a certain look about him, and he's always treated Lady Marjorie well. Which is more than he can say for his mother.
I don't want to be queen, no matter who I'd have to marry.
Don't want to be queen?
Okay.
You northerners. You'd make a perfect scepter. Well, I would marry.
A bema pitching so you know what yes now. But yeah, you are.
I might even allow you to be my handmaiden. Let's see, who else should we marry off?
Now do
Brian of Tarth
and
Tyrion Lannister. What a perfect match. Sir Bronn and...
What are you doing? Well, Sarah?
I'm sorry.
My lady. As am I. We shouldn't have been messing about.
This is not a game. It's a battle.
So much of it.
Allies and enemies can be made with every move. Yet they say it is men who are powerful. The Queen was rather disappointed by your display, Mirror. I'm just glad it's over. King's Landing can be exhausting sometimes. There's always someone to please or some perceived slight to smooth over. I fear it will only get worse when I am queen.
Once I know your true heart, the lords and ladies will have no choice but to love you.
Do you agree?
Yeah, well,
once you are queen, the lords and ladies will do their best to please you.
You learn very quickly. Your words to Cersei were brave, but I know you must fear what the Boltons might do to your family. I do appreciate your willingness to appease her, as difficult as it may have been.
Thank you, my lady.
There's been something on my mind.
I did have a favor to ask of you in return.
Whatever you wish to say, you can say it in front of Sarah. There are no secrets between us.
It's about my family.
I trust her. Go on. Ask.
If you could ask Joffrey to intervene on behalf of my family. Ramsay Snow is on his way to
Joffrey
If Joffrey could send a raven and tell the Boltons no one at House Forrester is to be harmed.
That is no small request, especially now. Joffrey knows only too well your family fought for the Starks, and now you would have me ask him to intervene. Is the situation that dire?
You can't, my lady. King Joffrey won't like it. Just think how he turned on Lady Sansa.
Please, Lady Marjorie, I beg of you. I fear for my family's safety.
Okay, I don't know,
Mirror. If Cersei were to find out...
You're the only one who can help me.
You have
Marjorie as no one else does. Not even his mother. Ramsay Snow will arrive at Ironrath within the week. I would never ask this of you if it weren't so urgent.
Very well. I'll make your request, but I cannot promise anything.
Thank you, my lady.
I will send a raven to you. Show go bone, do you want it? Carrot.
Seven hells.
Hey, I'm not sending now.
Let's play a little game, shall we?
Oh, they don't.
My ancestors wore the skins of their enemies as a coat. Not my best work, unfortunately. I suppose I have full enough practice. But he didn't make it easy. What with all that bloody noise?
Like a drowning cat.
The lunch hound.
I thought he'd never stop.
As my father likes to say, a naked man holds few secrets, but the flayed man holds none.
Pity he didn't know your father was the Warden of the North.
He does now. How much further is it to these foresters?
A day, my lord.
Precisely, giao phủ để ở lâu đủ để chịu vào rồi tới giờ đã một ngày giờ thì cho nó cái cánh chồng cái tên này bị ai bật máy ai à ra là
I know I heard something.
Nhìn đi lại đi thả gì mà mình sẽ làm chạy
Never mind.
một chỗ luôn đấy
We've wasted enough time already.
má này ngáo rồi trên trung bình gì thả bị lạnh rồi ma này mà cái số cái sẽ rồi khắc cái này vậy cái lần đó rồi nó mất gì à cái character yo nene màပြီးတော့ဒီကောင်ရဲ့ဒီဇလန်းသွားနဲ့ကဲဇလန်းရဲ့ဇလန်းသွားနဲ့အရင်တူမယ်လို့တော်တော်ကိုနှိပ်စက်ထားနေမှာလေကွာရေကုန်တွေကိုဖားလိုက်တယ်နော်ကောင်းရအဲ့လိုပဲနှိပ်စက်နေရအဲ့လိုကောင်းပါ
Lord Ethan, as I was saying, you are young. And there are those within these walls who are uncertain of your leadership. But 100 generations of Forester lords stand behind you. Lord Gerhard the Tall, who founded our house, and your grandfather, Lord Thorin the Bold, who seized back the river valley from the White Hills.
The White Hills,
Lord Gregor the Good. He was fair and wise and courageous in battle.
I want to be like that, like my father.
သူအဖိုးရလည်းရဲရင်နေပေါ့ဗျာသူ့အဲလေနောက်သူ sorry သူအဖေရလည်းရဲရင်နေပေါ့သူတို့လိုတော့ဖြစ်ချင်တယ်အဲ့လိုဖြစ်သွားနှစ်ဆယ်ချီပြီးတော့ကြာအောင်ဆယ်ပြီးဒီကုနာကောင်းတဲ့ train နေရမင်းတို့ရဲ့ဒီအိမ်တော်ကောက်ဖို့
chose one man whom they trusted above all others, the Lord Sentinel. Forester traditions demand that a new Lord Sentinel must be chosen.
Keep walking, you craven son of a whore. Move.
Summon the Lord. We need his judgment.
I've done nothing wrong. I was only trying to survive.
လို့ဆိုကျွန်တော်ခေါ်ခိုင်းတယ်ပေါ့ဗျာဒါတရားမျှတမှုအတွက်သူ့ရဲ့ဆုံးဖြတ်ချက်လိုအပ်တယ်
Lord Ethan. Maester.
Who is this man?
ဒါဘယ်သူတော့ပေါ့
This craven is a deserter and a thief.
ဟိုးတဲ့ဟော
This house is doomed.
ဒီအိမ်တော်ကြီးရတယ်ဟောဖြစ်ပြီးတခုမှုအောင်ကြာငါတို့သိရဲ့
Thief.
was supposed to be guarding our weapons, but instead we caught him stealing them.
2 shields in 3 spears.
ဘာဖြစ်လို့လုပ်တာအောင်မင်းတော့လက်နဲ့တခိုးတာမသိချင်သူတာမန်ပြည်သူတယောက်က
My lord, I fled. We should all flee. It's not stealing if you're taking what's yours by right.
He speaks true.
I've a family to feed. And not 2 coins to rub together since Lord Gregor left us to rot here. Where's your pay? Our share of bread and wine grows smaller every day.
Leave the poor man alone.
ဟွာတွေပေါ့စားနေရခိုင်နဲနေပေါ့ဒီကောင်ပြောတာသူတို့ကကဲကိုခုခံဖို့ပေါ့ဒီလက်နဲ့တွေလိုတယ်ပြီးရင်ဒီကောင်ထွက်
Never survive the coming winter. Most of us won't even live to see it. Calm yourself.
အစိတ်ထိတ်လေ
Time for calm passed with the late Lord Forrester. Now there's only chaos.
ဒီခင်ရမှချင်းမဟုတ်တော့ဘူးတဲ့
him as Lord. Lord Ethan, you must decide the punishment. Lord Gregor always took a thief's fingers. 3 of them.
Now may not be the time for harsh punishment. The men are on edge as it is.
Men need to know they cannot do whatever the fuck they please. Their Lord will not permit it.
Send him to the war.
Cái con sông phèo rồi mà.
I will decide.
Send him to the wall. Take his fingers.
If you punish me, you'll be punishing an innocent man. It will be an injustice, my lord.
Tôi vào trên mặt tôi nào mà.
My lord, my family depends on me.
Cái wo về bùa mà lá, mà siêu bùa đó. Cái finger mà lúc chuyện. Quên lúc lại qua ta đi ạ.
Our house tends to its people. See, this man is paid and his family is fed. Lord Ethan, you are truly a merciful and noble lord.
My lord, this man is a criminal.
Cái con chú trẻ từ mà buồn. Đã không bố vui chứ. Lối phía biệt để ta thì có lúc bị ta dù ạ. Có chú vụ ở tuổi. Phụ nhi vụ tuổi. Lúc bị ta dù tuổi họ phải đã đúng.
My lord, I thank you for the mercy you've shown me. I will never forget my debt to you and to this house.
Cho nó khuyên lại đủ rồi cậu nên rất là dài. Cho nó khuyên lại đủ rồi cậu nghe cho rồi thì cho nó thì cái khay lên là điều cứ nào có khu là biết khu bị rồi mà thì sao mà rồi thấp gì cũng chú ra là cứ bị ta dù nè cho nó thì còn đi còn xong một ông mà đi về thì xem một phiếu của nhà được một cái thấp gì cũng sinh ra là bộ đào mẹ mỹ tòa này bộ biết mỹ tòa này rồi mẹ thì xong việc này bộ thì cứ nào mà bố rồi chờ đó thì có đi tụ khu đấy ai còn ta mà giảm đào mà còn mà phiên này mà biết thì mất lại này có cho nó thì có thì cũng là phi cứ thà và tôi chờ là một cho nó là đã phi mà xuống nhé đã vào phía đạo vậy rồiပြောphi mới xịt thì đã vào phi lại cái bộ phi cho nó không được có phải đó cho nó không lại đó phi tôi ra trên này vậy thì đó là thì star thì này nào bố rồi mình trên đâu biểu nhận này của cái đúng không?
That was certainly unpleasant, but a lord must meet our punishment when it's due.
Not just yourself, of course.
Cho nó máu mày là.
What do you think?
Me?
Yes. Did I do what's right?
Disloyalty shouldn't
trên nào muốn bia lại đã.
Others will take advantage of your mercy. You heard what the thief said. I expect this sort of thing will happen again. But a sentinel can help you in the face of disloyalty. You need someone you can trust by your side. Someone you can rely on, no matter the circumstance. Possessing wisdom.
Who do you think I should choose?
There are 2 capable men for the role. They both want the job, but neither thinks very highly of the other.
How do I decide?
Talk to them. Solicit the opinion of people close to you. The bracer of the badge to office.
如果有人搞么个渐渐到那边在对不对？我表达阿鲁，从偏偏的路我偏不对，路这样对不对的我讲，那个他就这样，哎。
Your sentinel will wear this for all to see.
Thank you for your counsel, Maester.
It is my duty. Come speak with me when you're ready to convene the small council, my lord.
ဒီကောင်လေးကိုကြတော့ဘောကောင်းတဲ့ type နေပါဒီကောင်ဒီဘိုးတော့မရဘူးသူကတော့အဲ့ဘိုးတော့မယုံဟုတ်ပြီဒီကောင်စကားလေးပြောကြည့်တော့အခြေခံလူဒန်းစားတယောက်ပဲအခြေခံလူဒန်းစားတယ်
Hello, Uncle Mal.
ဟုတ်တယ်အဲ့ဒါမှ
I saw what you did today. It's not an easy thing to do.
နင်းလုပ်လိုက်တာငါဒီနေ့မြင်နေပေါ့
To a man who admits his guilt.
ဆိုတော့ဒီလိုမျိုးသူ့ရဲ့ဒီကိုအပြစ်ကိုဝန်ခံတဲ့လူတယောက်ကိုခွင့်လွှတ်ဖို့ကတော်တော်ခက်ခဲပေါ့ဗျာပြောတာ
But if you'll excuse me, my lord, I should finish packing before nightfall. I hope to be off tomorrow. And first line.
ဘာဖြစ်လို့ထုတ်ဖို့ညာ
You're not going somewhere, are you?
ဘယ်မှမတော့မလားတဲ့
Mother asked me to cross the narrow sea to find your brother, Asher.
Asher?
အရှာဖို့
Asked me to return with him to help the house.
She said nothing of this to me.
Because she fears you will not agree. I told her my place is here.
ဒါကအရှာတော့ခေါ်ဖို့ဒီဘိုးတော်လုပ်မှာပေါ့ဗျာသူ့အမေကနေပြီးတော့ဒါလို့ကျွန်တော်ကြောင့်မတိုင်ပါမင်းတို့ပြောရင်နဲ့မင်းတားမှာပြောတာ
She's been living a nightmare made real. But you know that just as well.
She's my mother. Of course I'll be gentle.
I know you will. You're good-hearted, my lord. That is your true
Yeah.
strength.
ဟောဖြစ်တယ်တဲ့စိတ်ဘောကောင်းတယ်ပေါ့ဒါမင်းရဲ့တကယ်ဟောပေါ့ခေါ်အားပဲတဲ့မင်းအားသက်ချက်
I'm told I must choose a
ရောင်လေးကိုတော့ကျွန်တော်စင်းကောင်းတဲ့ပုံစံမျိုးနဲ့တော့
Sir Royland is the man for the job. He'd be a fine choice. And I trust him. Aye, Sir Royland is the man you want.
You're right. Sir Royland seems the man for the job.
We are at war. You need a warrior by your side. Royland has the respect of his men and will bring strength and discipline to this house. Duncan would offer sage advice, but now is not the time to negotiate.
Thank you, Uncle.
Ethan, I need to talk to you.
How do we do?
Mother told me
Yeah, do it.
Lady Marjorie's help.
Did she?
Mira got it.
I knew we could rely on Mira. She always thinks of family above all else. But right now I'm more concerned about you. I saw what you did to that man.
Can't
afford any more mistakes. Everyone knows what happened with Lord Whitehill. Garrett being sent to the wall without my knowledge.
I know. And that wasn't your fault.
It's my responsibility. The people want me to. They need me to, but
Ethan, please. Tell me.
What do you suggest I do?
Be strong. You were the lord of this house. Remember.
Roderick
Everwell. I know.
ဒီဟွာရဲ့ house ဆိုတော့ဒီအိမ်တော်ရဲ့ main ကဒါအရှင်းသက်တယ်
You've always given me good advice. Thank you.
နောက်အကြံဉာဏ်ကောင်းတွေပဲပေးရအဲ့ဒါဒီတဲ့ဟောကဲခုံးမယ်ရှောင်းမယ်ခုံးမယ်ရှောင်းဒီကောင်ဘာပြောကွာ
Swing left. I didn't know dogs could hold swords.
Đó tôi chẳng luôn. Thì bố đồ tôi chạy luôn cho nó. Bữa nào à thì bỏ cho nó thì tôi sống trở lại để bỏ một cái việc. Cái nào blue thiên ông ấy.
I need to name a sentinel.
Ah, you do. And it's good you came to me. I know this house, and everyone here knows me. They know I can hold the reins or wield the sword in equal measure. I'm the man you need. And might I remind you, it was Duncan Tuttle who sent Garrett to the wall. He undermined your authority and made you look weak to the Whitehills. I would never do that to you. And if you pardon...
Rồi, cũng nào mà chỉ có cho nó sống cái xe xỉ, có cho nó thì giống chị em mình đi đâu nhé. Rồi, nó duy trì này phải là rồi ngã cũng đông tỉ để mình nó cũng đông cao với này phải. Rồi ngã sống phè thì. Ok, nó sống phè thì. Cảm ơn anh, mình nhận ngoài dù sao chắc cũ đấy.
When will you declare your decision, my lord?
Tonight, at the small council meeting.
Very good. I trust your judgment, my lord.
So the governor of Lubium to Lubium to the Martin, yeah, Lubium. No, the cuckoo, Catan. There you go. Nó chạm về bài là cao từ mà nó cao về pin này.
Duncan.
Yes, my lord.
I have much to consider and face a difficult decision.
Perhaps I can help. Your father often sought my counsel.
As Lord, I must name a sentinel.
Of course. And if I may ask, who do you favor for the role? Perhaps I can share my insight. And talking can sometimes help you make a decision.
I haven't decided yet.
Must soon, my lord. This is not a matter to be taken lightly.
Thank you, Duncan. I appreciate your advice.
I'm at your service, my lord.
Come on, you dogs. You'll not be fighting.
Maester?
Yes, Lord Ethan. I see you've spoken to a number of people. Are you prepared to name your sentinel?
So, the corner Kunawa, the Buru and the Kunawa, don't sit to go there. I do not know where we are. Not yet.
No, I'm not ready just yet.
Let me know when you are, my lord.
I
do it like you mean it.
So, tower, you know what? Tower. Oh, that one was yet in the chat watch.
Now, when I say parry, get that sword out.
ကျွန်တော်တို့နာမည်ပါတစ်ချက်ကြည့်အောင်ဘူးတော့ပါ Sarah Land Ryan Land တော့အရာရာကိုသူကချမယ်သူက justice ပဲသူကအခုဆိုတဲ့တော့ညတာမှုမရှိဘူးအဲ့လိုဘယ်လိုမှုမရှိအဲ့လိုပုံစံမျိုးပါမယ်ဟောဒီကောင်နဲ့ဒီဒန်ကန်နဲ့ဟွာနဲ့ပေါ့ရွေးရမှာ
Provisions around
Shut up,
the my lord. I made the count again, just to be sure. But it doesn't look good.
Eric said people were going to starve. Why can't we feed them?
Even our own stores for the house are dwindling. We couldn't siege, my lord. If the Boltons or the White Hill...
ဆိုချင်တာကျွန်တော်ကစက်တဲ့ရေးရမှာအရင်ဆုံးဦးစားပေးပါလားဒီကောင်ဆိုရင်တော့ဒါ
cut us off and wait us out. We'd only last a fortnight. But there are steps we can take. In the past, we've demanded food from the small folk to replenish our stores. We can do it again, if you'd like. We've done it before in desperate times. The last long winter, my family had to give all our pigs to the house.
I trust you to make the right decision.
We'll have to take food from the small folk and hope they can fend for themselves. If the house
ဟုတ်တယ်တော့ဒီအစားတော့ပိုင်းမှာဒီခါတာမရှိဘူးဘယ်တော့မှဒီကောင်လေးစစ်သားတွေလည်းဘာလို့ချက်ပြန်လမ်းပေါ့ဗျာအဲစစ်သားတွေမရှိရင်လည်းကာဝယ်မကောင်တွေမရှိရင်တော့ဖြစ်မှာ
My lord, are you now ready to name your sentinel?
Okay, yes, squad.
Yes, Maester. I'm ready.
Very well. I will convene the small council at once.
ရွေးချယ်ရတော့မယ်ကျွန်တော်ဘယ်ဟာကိုရွေးရင်ကောင်းမလဲပြည်သူတွေငတ်ပြတ်နေရင်ကောင်းတော့အဲ့စားနေရခိုင်ပိုင်းမှာအချင်းချင်းကောင်းပေးနိုင်ပါဗျာကောင်းတော့ဒါဒီလိုကာဝယ်ပေးတာပေါ့အဲ့ဒါလို့ပို့ရ
You may sit.
I believe Lord Ethan has reached his decision.
Before I name my sentinel, I must tell you. Duncan, Royland.
နှစ်ယောက်စလုံးကဘာဖြစ်တယ်ပေါ့မင်းတို့နှစ်ယောက်စလုံးယူရတယ်ဒါမဲ့တယောက်ပဲဆိုမယ်သူအဲ့ဆိုရွေးလိုက်
Many thought either of you would make a fine sentinel, but I have made my decision.
အဆုံးပြလိုက်ကဲဒီဘိုးတော်နဲ့ဘိုးတော်နဲ့ကသူရင်ကောင်းဒန်ကန်နဲ့ဘယ်လိုရွေးရမလဲဒီကောင်ဆိုတော့စားနိုင်ခံပိုင်းမှာကြံကြံပေးတယ်ဒီကောင်ဆိုတော့ကာဝယ်ပေးတယ်ဆိုတော့ကြောင်စားနိုင်ခံတာအဓိကပဲ
You will be my sentinel.
ဘာဖြစ်လို့လဲမဖြစ်တယ်ဘူးလေ
has made his choice. I will not disappoint you, my lord.
အမေကဘာဖြစ်ဖို့စိတ်မပြတ်စီရဘူး
Now, sentinel, what do you have to report of Ramsay Snow?
Our scout says only a day's ride from here, with no time to waste.
Who knows what he's capable of? We need to prepare for the worst.
There's no need to panic.
ကြောက်ရမရှိ
We can devise a plan to deal with him.
ဒီကောင်နဲ့နည်းနည်းရင်ဆိုင်ဖို့ဟောဖြစ်မယ်တဲ့
Even the bastard
plan
Rams
ချ
must
ဖို့
understand that.
He's not coming here to negotiate.
ဒီကောင်ကနေရ
With the sword.
That's bloody suicide.
ခုနဘိုးတော်ကခုကျွန်တော်စီကိုလာမှာဗျာဒါမှဒါစကားပြောပါညာဘက်ကလာမှာမဟုတ်ဘူးပေါ့ဒါကျွန်တော်တိုက်ဖို့လောက်အဲ့တော့သူတို့ပြန်တိုက်ပြန်ချအဲ့လိုပြောတယ်
You gamble with the lives of everyone within these walls.
ဆိုတော့ဒီဘိုးတော်ကပြောလိုက်တာကြတော့ဒါ suicide ပေါ့ဗျာကိုကို
No, Sir Royland. You named me Sentinel. I knew this would happen. He cannot be trusted.
This is the bloody small council. Lord Ethan deserves to hear from all of us.
Let Sir Royland speak.
Okay.
I'd like to hear what he has to say.
ဘာပြောမလို့တော့နားထောင်
No, you chose your sentinel. He should speak on this.
Sir Royland is clearly able and ready to take up arms, but the rest of our soldiers are not. We need to take a cunning approach. Diplomacy can be a sharper instrument than a sword.
The Bolton sigil is a flayed man.
ဒီဘိုးတော်ချမယ်ဆိုရင်တော့အဲ့ဘိုးတော်
Gentlemen, please. Thank the gods Mira has asked Lady Marjorie for her help. It's not too late for the Crown to intervene on our behalf, but we must have a plan if Mira's efforts are not successful. I trust Mira's judgment. I don't doubt she did everything within her power to help us.
Mother, what do you recommend we do?
We must give him whatever he wants and be done with it.
It's too American to do otherwise.
Why not make an offering for peace, my lord?
Yeah, the wisdom of the
ဘာလို့လဲဆိုတော့ဒီကူနာကျွန်တော်ရွေးလိုက်တဲ့ဘိုးတော်ကတော့ဒါငင်းချမ်းရေးကမ်းလှမ်းချက်ဘိုးတော်ကတော့မြောက်ချ
We can give the Boltons ironwood in exchange
ခုနဘိုးတော်ကကျွန်တော်ရွေးမိမယ်ဆိုရင်ဘာမှလုပ်ချင်မလို့ချမယ်အဲ့တော့ချမယ်ဆိုတော့လေကျွန်တော်ကအိတ်ခါနေနေ
Enough.
ချတော့မချကြကျွန်တော်ဘာကိုရွေးချင်ကောင်းစဉ်းစားမရပါဒါကြီးကတော်တော်ကြီးကိုပဲကျွန်တော်တို့ပြောင်းလဲဖြစ်သွားဟုတ်လို့သိရတယ်ရှိမှရွေးခဲ့ရတယ်နဲ့ပျော်လွန်းတာမာလွန်းတာဖြစ်ဆိုတော့ကျွန်တော်တန်တမန်ရင်ဆုံးခေလိုက်မယ် development ဆိုတန်တမန်ရင်ဆုံး
My new sentinel favors a certain approach and I agree. I shall use diplomacy with Lord Snow. I would be foolish to pick a fight without negotiating first.
ဟုတ်တယ်ကျွန်တော်မညီနိုင်မဲနဲ့ကျွန်တော်ဘာဖြစ်မယ်ဆိုရင်တိုက်ခိုက်နေတာကျွန်တော်လူတို့ရကြမှာမိုင်းမဲရကြ
If you aren't ready for a fight, you're bound to lose when one breaks.
မင်းနဲ့ဒီတိုက်ခိုက်ဖို့ပေါ့စင်သစ်မဖြစ်သေးဘူးဆိုရင်နဲ့တကယ်တမ်းဟောဖြစ်မယ်ဆို
Ethan has made his opinion known and you will respect his decision.
တော့မင်းချဖို့အစစ်အမှန်ပြင်မင်းပြူလဲမှာပေါ့ပြောရရင်
We are of course here
ဒီ
to
မင်းတို့ကောင်းဆောင်အောင်ဖြစ်လိုက်ပြီဒီကောင်းနဲ့ဆုံးဖြတ်လိုက်ပြီတော့ဒီဘာမှပြန်ပြောကြအောင်
Well then, let's decide how we shall set the stage for Ramsay's arrival. Invite him into this hall and meet him face to face, lord to lord.
Ramsay Snow is no lord. That's absurd. You meet him at the gate with as much force as we can muster. Make him wait.
Snow ဆိုဟိုကောင်ပြောတယ်
Gaze upon Ironrath. And when he enters, he'll know it's only because you allowed it.
Lord Ethan?
Yeah, Great Hall ကိုခေါ်ကွာ
Meet him in the Great Hall.
A wise move, my lord.
It's careless. Can't you see Tuttle is steering you wrong?
That's enough, Royland. Lord Ethan has given his command.
How many years have I served this house? I cannot listen to that bloody idiot anymore. Forgive me, my lord, but you are not ready to be lord of this house. You're likely to get us all killed.
Sit down at
once.
Apologies, my son. But now that it is settled, we know what we must do. You will meet Ramsay Snow in the Great Hall, and we will not offer our ironwood.
And don't worry, Lord Ethan. I will stand beside you, where your sentinel belongs.
Then perhaps we should adjourn. We have to prepare the house.
So, the challenge is just review. I have
fought for this family for many years. Do not forget that.
And the Buddha message it. I had a minute that would do the bomb attack. I already me.
There will always be those who question your leadership, which is why you need allies you can rely on.
Me, yet the council move over council, me a council for me so pretty. We are looking. You can tell me that me as a sheep.
Family.
Mira has done everything she can to me. That me does you me. Mira is a good account. But we don't like Asha Bruneo.
Malcolm told me you want to bring him back.
Malcolm, you'll be read it.
What's more, he has the will to fight, a hunger for it. He always protected you and your sister, and we need all the help we can get.
But won't he be Lord if he returns?
Do you want him to take
my place?
Of course not. He has no interest in such things, and that's not what I want either. Asher is volatile, but that is his strength too.
How he tormented
you. I wanted to intervene, but your father said Ethan must fight his own battles. But when Asher saw it, he didn't take a breath. He grabbed the miller's boy by the neck. That was his first instinct. Asher knocked out half the poor boy's teeth. Of course, your father was furious, but you were in danger and there was nothing else Asher needed to know. Asher does not hesitate. He acts, and we need that. You have many fine qualities, but you do not have that anger inside you.
Asher is dangerous and unpredictable. His presence could help or hurt.
Having another sword at your side always helps, especially now.
No, Asha will be a quarter. I could you let Yana go and the election. Tame Kulu Urinama to us.
Trying to do what's best for this family.
I came to Diabo. She near a book.
Let me send Malcolm to Essos.
Yeah, Essos you. The book.
Fine. Malcolm will go to Essos and bring Asher back.
Thank you, Ethan. I'm glad you will let me do this. Know that you never stand alone. You are a Forester. Mira stands with us, and she may be able to help us yet.
So I shall go. Young couple do it, now. Buro, do like Buro, never. They don't Machina Villa Pala. Okay, got you. Exit. Time. Have any of Yamage. X5. I thought. You had it. You go. Do not say don't need the story. You got time. As you die, any of Yana. You go.
Marjorie? Oh. Lady Marjorie is still with the king. I thought you'd want to know.
Thank you.
Mira, look. The other day when you asked Lady Marjorie for help, I only spoke out of fear for her.
အခုညီတောင်းလိုက်တာ
I
ဟို
want
ဖြစ်
to
တယ်ပေါ့
help you if there's anything I can do. Your poor family. I can't imagine how you must feel.
You're sweet to offer, Sarah. Thank you.
Lady Marjorie is always saying how important friends and allies are in King's Landing. Just know I will be here for you if you ever...
သူ့အကူကြီးတောင်းလိုက်တာပေါ့အဲ့ဒါကူညီဖို့ကြိုးစားနေတယ် Lady
My
Marjorie
lady, I'll leave you to talk.
ရှောင်ပြီးမှာပေါ့စကားပြောအဆင်ပြေလား
Are you all right, my lady?
The king was not inclined to offer help for your family.
Oh.
I'll need this mended.
Gods.
He said I was too easily swayed, and he reminded me that I am not yet his wife. I allayed his fear, for now, but it will be a long time before I can ask him for anything.
ဘယင်းဆိုပေါက်စနာလေးရှိပါဗျဘွားတော်ကြီးရဲ့သားလေးအဲ့လိုခုလိုမျိုးခုနသူဒီကောင်မလေးမိသားစုပေါ့ဒီအတွက်
Nothing I said could cheer him.
I'm so sorry, my lady. I should never have asked you for the king's help. Please don't hold it against me.
သူမိသားစုကူညီဖို့တွားနေပြီးတော့ဒီတွားနေပြီးတော့ Majority ကနေပြီးတော့တွားပြီးကူညီဖို့တွားပြီးတော့တောင်းတာဗျဘယင်းဆိုရဲကောင်ဆိုတော့မင်းကငါမိမမဟုတ်သေးဘူးအဲ့တော့အဲ့လောက်တောင်းဆိုလို့မရသေးဘူး
This is simply not how things are done, Mira. Not in King's Landing.
I'm sorry, my lady.
Soon I will be queen, and maybe then I'll be in a better position to help you.
We
must both be cautious.
I have to warn my family. If you'll excuse me, my lady.
ကူညီနိုင်သေးဘူးတဲ့ဘယင်းမဖြစ်တယ်ဟိုဘယင်းကောင်လေးကိုယူမှဘယင်းမဖြစ်အဲ့ရမှာသူဆုံးဖြစ်ပိုင်ခွင့်ပါတော့အဲ့လိုရှိ
Milady. Begging your pardon, milady. I hope I didn't frighten you.
မင်းဘယ်ချိန်တော့နိုင်ရှိ
How long have you been waiting there?
Not long.
ကြာသေးပါဘူးတဲ့အခုမှဖြတ်သွားတာတဲ့
Lady Marjorie's room.
ဒီခုန Marjorie ရဲ့အခန်းကနေထွက်လာတွေ့လိုက်ညံ့ခေါ်လိုက်
I just want you to know I can help you if you'd like, and your family if you're willing to trust me. I hear all sorts of things that could be useful for you.
အဲ့အနေများတယ်သူလည်းကူညီမယ်လို့ပြောတယ်
You needn't worry about me. I can take care of myself, which is why you must trust me, milady. You need allies.
I'm sorry. I really must go.
Please don't despair.
People
who'd be willing to help you.
မင်းကူညီနိုင်မဲ့လူတွေကိုတဲ့ဘယ်လိုကူညီနိုင်မယ်ဆိုတော့ငါသိတယ်ဒီကောင်လေးကူညီယူရမှာလားမင်းကိုကူညီခြင်းစိတ်ရှိရဲ့ကူညီခြင်းစိတ်ရှိရဲ့သူသိရဲ့ခုနကောင်တော်ဇလန်မှာမျောပြီးဆိုတော့
He should be here.
နည်းတော်ကြာလာပြီးတယ်
Pride more than honor. We'll do without him and without King's Landing. I know you'd hoped Mira could help us, but I'm confident we've enough strength of our own. Your men stand ready to act.
တော့ဒီဘာပေါ့အခုပြောမှာဆိုတော့ခုနကဟိုသူ့အမပေါ့ပြပြောရင်တော့အခုဒီတောင်းတာအဆင်ပြေတယ်မပြေိုက်ဆောက်ဘာလို့ပါငါ့ကိုဖြည့်ရှင်းနိုင်
If needed.
I hope so.
I hope so.
You made the right decision, my lord.
ခုနဘိုးတော်ရောက်လာတယ်
Isn't this a lovely pile of timber? Not the place I'd want to be if there was a fire.
Ironwood is near impervious to flame, my lord.
Is it?
May I introduce Lord Ramsay of House Bolton, son of Roose Bolton?
Oh,
Lord Ramsay has the full.
Although a busted to the nemesis or the being a druye, being okay, the water Taiwan, a yap will get the problem yet up. Nemesis.
Thank you. No, that's enough.
But make sure that the Yasi Nemesis company like a
Who is this little boy? Is he lost?
Lord Ramsay, welcome to Ironrath.
Aren't you the little lord? Lord Whitehall told me you were young, but this... Look at you.
For the new warden of the north.
Let me guess. Forrester Iron.
Carved by our most skilled craftsmen.
Ironwood. Doesn't look like much.
Your father will appreciate it, I hope. Our ironwood is highly sought after.
My father is not so easily impressed. Not bad. Lord Whitehill, can your lot do this?
Given enough time, we could learn.
Given enough time, you could do a great many things. But not this, apparently. Look at that. More foresters.
Lord Ramsay?
What's that? Okay.
We really must focus on the business at hand.
What is it you want, Lord Ramsay?
What do I want? Everything. Nothing. We'll see. Let's see you bend the knee to my father.
What?
Lord Bolton, Warden of the North. Words are wind. Anyone can say they're loyal.
Warden, I want you
to show me.
I only kneel to the king.
Okay, king
is not the warden also deserving of your respect? But then, I am not my father. Perhaps that is what you meant to say.
You see? He's a fucking traitor, just like his father and brother.
Here's the thing. I don't care about your loyalty. The crown, however, wants what you've got. Whatever you've been supplying the Starks for centuries. Ships, shields, chamber pots. I expect you'll do the same for us. My father has promised as much to the king. You wouldn't want to make him a liar, would you? That wouldn't reflect well on me.
We will double our efforts for your father, my lord.
That's a good little lord.
You can't trust her, Forrester. They murdered our men.
It was Forrester Squire who did it. One Whitehill soldier dead. One Bolton. Yet your man lived.
Lord Whitehill is a liar. That's not how it happened.
Lad? A liar? He's a Whitehill. Then you welcomed me into your hall like a proper lord. Outside long enough to notice your pathetic little army. That sort of insolence from one of our loyal bannermen will not. So I've come up with a solution that will benefit everyone. The Whitehills will be taking control of your ironwood from this day forward.
What?
What?
But
then you'd better well find another fucking job.
You can't do that.
Why not? You know something the Whitehills don't? We are talking about trees. You grow them.
The forest has been tending ironwood for thousands of years. The Whitehills once, but now those hills are bare. Do you want ironwood for the next 5 years or the next 50 generations?
The little lord does have a point. We'll try this. Lord Whitehill will take half of your ironwood, and we'll see who fares better.
But my lord...
Half of something is better than the nothing you had before. Trouble. Lord Whitehill will install a garrison of 20 men within your walls.
At Ironrath, that we cannot abide. Ethan.
They'll help maintain the king's peace. And make sure there's no more trouble.
This will cause more trouble, not less.
Not for me.
So in the
You have a man you trust?
My son, Griff.
Griff will lead the garrison.
You have no right. Whitehills have no place here, lads.
Do make this visit worthwhile.
Please, Duncan, don't.
Look at this, little Forester. You're not frightened, are you?
Lord Ramsay, please.
And you?
Maybe
you're Lord Ethan's older sister.
I'm his twin, my lord.
Her brother. Well, hopefully not just like the Queen. I never had a sister. Always wanted one.
Enough, Lord Snow.
I have an idea. You'll come with me. You can be my highborn ward.
Lord Ramsay, that's enough.
Do you like hunting?
Let her go.
She's quite pretty, your sister. We
Let
get
her go.
along
Yeah.
well.
You've
Yeah,
got to
Lubawa
Lord
like that.
Ramsay. I demand you let her go.
I suppose
Hey,
you
there.
can stay. Aren't you the brave lord?
Sorry.
But I don't want a brave lord.
Sorry.
Far too much trouble.
Ethan! No! No!
I knew you'd bend me eventually. I think we've come to an understanding.
Lord Ethan.
I certainly feel better about all this.
ဆိုတော့ကျွန်တော်ရွေးချယ်မှုရတယောက်တော့
However,
သေမှာပဲလေ
foresters need to keep their end of the bargain. Take the money on board. No! Kill them. They give you any trouble. Lovely meeting all of you. We'll have to do it again sometime.
Somebody help him! Fetch the mace so quickly!
You wrong, Stop!
ဆိုတော့
Let it go!
ကျွန်တော်ဒီဟိုညီမလို့ပြောမှာအဲ့လိုအမွာညီမကိုသူကယ်နိုင်လဲပြပဲကိုယ်တိုင်လဲတည်သွားရဲ့ဒီတော့သူညီတယ်ပါသွားပြီဒီချင်ဘူးမှားသွားတာလားမှန်သွားတာမသိပါဘူးကဲဆိုတော့
Ethan sacrificed himself for us all. He saved Talia's life. He'll be remembered as Ethan the Brave.
This
Ethan
house
ro-
needs a leader. Lord Ethan named me Sentinel. I will lead this house.
My sister asked you to swear loyalty to her son, and you flat out refused.
We can't let them hurt Ryan too. We have to stop them.
We do not stand alone. There are those who will fight for us. Those who hold House Forrester above all other loyalties. Those who will not stop until Ethan is avenged. Until Ryan is home again, our house will not fall. We will be ready.
Nothing comes without a cost, my lady. Are you prepared for what might happen?
ကျွန်တော်နောက်ထပ်လာမယ့် fine နှစ်ပေါ့ဗျာ short of ဘာလဲကျွန်တော်ရဲ့ဒီ choice ဘာဖြစ်ခိုင်းတယ်ဒီခိုင်းအခြေအနေမျိုးရှိတော့ကဲဆိုတော့ကျွန်တော်ရွေးချယ်မှုရတော့ဟိုကောင်းလေးပြီးသွားပြီပေါ့ဗျာကဲ fine နှစ်မှာကျွန်တော်ဘယ်လိုဆက်လာဆိုတော့ကြည့်အောင်ဒါကြော်လို့ရတာမရဘူးဆိုတော့အနှစ်ချုပ်ပြောရမယ်ဆိုရင်တို့အာရှာဆိုတဲ့ဟိုအာရှာကိုသွားပြီးခေါ်ခိုင်းတယ်နိုင်ကောင်ပြန်မရောက်ခင်မှာဟိုကောင်ကရောက်လာတယ်ခုနကပေါ့ဆိုတော့ဒီကောင်ကဘာတွေတောင်းဆိုလဲဆိုတော့ကျွန်တော်တို့ပိုင်တဲ့နေမြေရဲ့အကုန်လုံးသိမ့်မယ်သိမ့်ပြီးတော့သိမ့်မယ်လို့တော့ကြတော့ဒါကျွန်တော်တို့ဒီနိုင်ငံရဲ့ပေါ့နော်ကျွန်တော်တို့အိမ်တော်ရဲ့ဒီပြည်သူလူထုအကုန်လုံးဒီပုံမှာမိကိုပြီးတော့နေရတာပေါ့ဗျာဟုတ်တယ်အဲ့တော့အဆင်မပြေဘူးဆိုတော့တဝက်ယူမယ်တဝက်ယူမဲ့အပြင်ညာဟိုကောင်လေးရဲ့သူ့ရဲ့အမအဲ့လိုအဲ့ကောင်မလေးကိုခေါ်သွားမယ်ဆိုလို့တော့အဲ့မှာတားလိုက်တယ်တော့ငါ့ကိုခေါ်သွားဆိုတဲ့ option ရွေးလို့ရတယ်ဒါပေမဲ့အဲ့ဟာဆိုရင်တော့ထူးတိုင်တက်ခံပါပြောလို့မရအောင်ဆိုတော့တားလိုက်တော့မင်းတို့ရေးရင်လာမယ်ဆိုပြီးတော့ထူးတက်ခံလိုက်ရတယ်ဆိုတော့ကောင်လေးကတော့တည်သွားတယ်အဲ့မှာပြောရမယ်ဆိုတော့အပိုင်းတွေကတော့ဆက်ပြီးလာပါဦးမယ်ပြီးတော့ဒီ game လေးကဆိုရင်တော့ကျွန်တော်ဆော့မယ်ဆိုတော့နည်းနည်းကျွန်တော်လည်းတက်နိုင်တော့ဘာသာပြန်တယ်မရှိလို့အနေနဲ့ကလည်းဒီလက်တက်နိုင်တော့ဘာသာပြန်ပြီးတော့ကြည့်မယ်ဆိုတော့အဆင်ပြေပါလိမ့်မယ်ဘာလို့ဆိုတော့ဒီကောင် story mode ကိုမှာဒီကျွန်တော်ရွေးချယ်မဲ့ choice ပုံစံမျိုးပဲသွားမှာပြီးတော့ကျွန်တော်ဆော့ချင်တဲ့ပုံစံမျိုးလို့မျိုးနော် free style ပုံစံမျိုးဆော့ရတာမဟုတ်တဲ့အတွက်ကြောင့်ဘာသာပြန်တဲ့နေရာမှာတော့ဒီဘာသာပြန်တာကိုကျွန်တော်အာရုံထားလိုက်မယ်ဆိုရင်ကျွန်တော်တကယ်ဆုံးဖြတ်ချက်ချဖို့အတွက်ပေါ့နော်ကျွန်တော်မဖြစ်ရမယ့်ဟာတွေကြတော့ဖတ်ရမယ့်စာတွေကြတော့တစ်ချက်လွတ်သွားကြည့်ခဲ့အဲ့တော့ no sense ကဲဆိုတော့ chapter 2ကိုတော့ကျွန်တော်မနေ့ပြန်ပါဆက်ပါမယ်ကဲကျေးဇူးတင်ပါတယ်ကဲကျွန်တော်လည်းအတူခုလိုမျိုးအခုချိန်ထိအတူလိုက်ပြီးတော့ကြည့်ရှုပေးရတဲ့အတွက်ကြောက်ချင်းစီကိုအားလုံးကိုကျေးဇူးတင်ပါတယ်ပြီးတော့ကျွန်တော်ဒီ game လေးကိုတော့เนาะ game လေးတွေကိုလည်းနည်းနည်းတော့ကြားလိုက်မယ်လို့တော့ထင်ပါတယ်ဘာလို့ဆိုတော့ဒါပြောမယ်ဆိုရင်ကျွန်တော်ဘာသာပြန်တဲ့အခြေအနေမှာတော့နည်းနည်းလေးတော့ခက်ခဲတော့ရှိတယ်เนาะအဲကျွန်တော်ဒီရွေးချယ်မှုတွေလုပ်ရတယ်ဘာသာလည်းပြန်သိရန်တစ်ခုပေါ်မှာပဲ focus ထားပြီးလုပ်လို့ရအောင်เนาะဆိုတော့ကဲကျွန်တော်အပိုင်းထဲမှာဆက်ပြီးတော့တွေ့ရမယ်ပြီးတော့ကျွန်တော်ရဲ့အခု channel လေးမှာဆိုရင်ကျွန်တော်ပြောနေတဲ့အတိုင်းပဲအသက်အရွယ်မျိုးစုံကြီးစုမျိုးစုံတို့အတွက်ခန္ဓာမျိုးစုံကိုကြိုးစားတက်ဆက်ပေးနေဖြစ်တဲ့အတွက်ကြောင့်မို့လို့ဒီဆိုရင်လည်းကျွန်တော် channel လေးကို subscribe လုပ်ပေးထားဖို့အတွက်ကျွန်တော်ကြံပြုလိုပါတယ်တောင်းဆိုလိုပါတယ်ပြီးတော့ကျွန်တော်တင်တဲ့ video လေးကိုလည်းနှစ်သက်မယ်ဆိုရင် like လေးပေးထည့်ပေးရပါတယ်ပြီးတော့မိတ်ဆွေကိုလည်းကျွန်တော် channel လေးအကြောင်းကိုပြောပြပြီးတော့ထပ်မံတက်စစ်ဖိတ်ကြားပေးပါအောင်လို့တောင်းဆိုရင်ဒီနေ့တော့ဒီလိုပါတယ်အားလုံးကိုကျေးဇူးတင်ပါတယ်နောက်ထပ် video တွေမှာကျွန်တော်ပြန်လည်ဆုံတွေ့ပါအောင်မယ်ကဲပြီးတော့ကျွန်တော်ဒီ open world game ပေါ့နော်ဒီလိုမျိုး story mode ဆိုတော့ဒါကတော့ကျွန်တော်ကိုဆော့ကျင်တဲ့ပုံစံမျိုးအမုန်းပေါ့နော်လူဇလန်ထွင်ထားတဲ့အတိုင်းပဲသွားတဲ့ဒီ game ကြီးကျွန်တော် open world ပုံစံမျိုးဆော့လို့ရတဲ့ game တွေကိုလည်းဆော့မှဖြစ်တဲ့အတွက်ကြောင့်ဆော့လို့ပြကြပါအောင်ပြောကြရင်လည်းပဲအားလုံးပဲဒီလိုဒီလိုပါရဲ့တဒါ